Hello everyone, this is Ducky. It has been a long time since I've said those words. I don't think I've made a commentary video like this in over a year. And, yeah, but today we're just going to be doing a Q&A. This is a very different type of video, and I'm not going to worry about, viewer engagement too much. I'm going to turn on these sounds, they're quite loud on my end. I'm not going to worry about viewer engagement too much or anything like that. I'm just going to have fun with it, answer some of your guys' questions. And yeah, I think it's quite an important hurdle to overcome for me to post a video on my channel that doesn't take me an absolute year to create. And not to say that my videos are like feature films or anything, but I'll get more into that later with one of the questions. So our first question comes from SCODDGO. Scod Doggo. I don't know how I'm supposed to pronounce that, but they asked, how do you learn commands? So I learned commands around, I want to say, at least a year and a half, maybe 2 years ago. And I don't know exactly what prompted me to do it, but I remember some of my early projects were just kind of messing around with command blocks and seeing what I could do. I remember when I discovered chain command blocks and how those worked. I remember a lot of my my discovery path through that, and how I actually learned was essentially just through messing around, seeing what worked, getting inspired from people online, and asking questions. And the last point there, asking questions, is a massively, hugely important detail, because if you don't ask questions when you need help, it's going to be incredible. And this is for all computer programming, not just commands. But if you want to learn anything, you are going to need to to get help from people who know more than you. It's very hard to self-teach. You can self-teach just through watching tutorials. It's very hard to self-teach because there aren't tutorials for everything. There are for some things, but not for Minecraft commands. And some things are popular enough that those you can find a tutorial for every single aspect of it. And you can find someone else online that has had the exact same question, but this is something that's obscure enough where that's not really going to be the case. So you can self-teach yourself up to a certain point, and it's important to try and figure stuff out before just resorting to these resources once you realize that they're available. But with that being said, some of my favorite resources are the r/Minecraft Commands Reddit community, as well as the Discord server, which is affiliated with it. And I personally, oh, my bed is gone. That's amazing. I personally find the Discord server to be a bit more helpful because you can actually chat with people rather than communicating through Reddit threads, and who knows how long it'll take before someone replies on a Reddit thread, whereas on Discord, it's just a lot easier to have a conversation, and it's a lot easier to become part of the community that way. So that is how I learned commands. I will post a link in the description for both the Discord and the Reddit if I remember. I might just completely forget. That's entirely possible. So if I do forget, comment so that I can post that there, because I can edit the description very easily. Alright, so the next question is from Not Nova, and he's asking, what was your favorite video or scene from one of your videos? I would definitely say, to date, my favorite video is the second most recent video I've posted, which is the making a Minecraft map in 1 week. I think it's currently called So I Entered a Minecraft Mapping Competition, because sometimes I change the title around a little bit after I posted it, just as an experiment, to see how it'll do. And that video took me an insane amount of time to create. I'm super proud of the result. I think the map was really good. I think the editing was really good. I'm really happy with how the video turned out and all of the aspects of the video. So that is definitely my favorite video, but in general, if you ask me what's my favorite video, it's usually going to be my most recent one. Flappy Bird video is definitely my second favorite. I think that was actually, you have a fireball, don't you? You're going to have to, oh. Hold on, let me kill this dude. Come on, jump on me. Yeah. That was a mistake. This was, I'm not winning this. I'm gonna have a hard, I'm not winning. Alright, GG. But I'm always sort of trying to improve my videos and make them better and kind of do better than I did before, in a sense. So that's why I'll usually say my most recent video. And again, I do think my Flappy Bird probably was my best video in some aspects. I think that the flow of that video was on par with, if not better than the previous video, the 1 week to make a Minecraft map video, because of a couple different aspects. I split up between voiceovers. I really like the animations I did in the intro with the red arrow. And it's just because it's a learning experience, right? Every video, I'm going to learn something and gain some more experience, and then that's going to translate to the next video. So it's always going to be a constant learning experience and a constant, like, improvement. But as far as my favorite scene from any video, I would have to say probably one of my intros. Not the intro to the Minecraft map video. That's one of my least favorite intros as of recent. I think that was actually quite corny, but, you know, whatever. You live and you learn. You don't regret. That's what I've learned makes the most sense when it comes to YouTube. But I would say probably my favorite scene is maybe the one where my sister walked in to the Flappy Bird video. Not because that scene in itself was really good, although it was, but more so because that broke up the video in a way that I don't think I've really done before. I think kind of my videos have been, like, very, I guess, I don't know what the correct word is, like, staying the same throughout the entire thing, and having some different, like, I changed the music around for that, and I did some different stuff for that, and I think changing around different aspects of that video for that part was a very important skill to learn, and it taught me that you don't have to keep the entire video the exact same vibe, and it's important to splice it up and change around what works. So those are some of the things that I'm learning. So obviously scenes that I did recently I'm going to remember better than scenes that I did a long time ago. So I don't know if I have one specific favorite scene, but that's what I'm going to say off the top of my head. Alright, so the next question comes from my friend Mystical Apple, and he asks, what is your favorite type of duck and why? And I'm going to be completely honest, I know every single type of duck that there is, even the ones that scientists have never, never researched or never classified as a species. I still know them. I'm aware of them. I know them personally, on a personal scale. I went to some of their dinner parties, actually, last week. Don't drink cocktails made by ducks. I can't explain it, don't do it. But I would say my favorite type of duck is a mallard. And again, I know all the types of ducks, so that's not because mallards are the only types of duck I know. So just in case anyone was gonna say that, that's not the reason. So that's not the reason. Did you hear me? I said that's not the reason, alright? I know all of them. Anyway, our next question comes from Sussy Monkey CC, and they ask, how did you learn to code? So I learned to code before I started doing commands in a very interesting sense. So I didn't learn actual code, and by actual code I mean, like, written code, because that's kind of how code tends to go. Like, real code is written with text. And I didn't learn how to do that until pretty recently, in that, like, if I wanted to go write a piece of code, that's what I would default to. For a long time, I just did Scratch, which is a block-based programming language, so you basically just drag blocks on top of each other, and it creates, like, some basic functions and some basic scripts. And I did that, and by a long time, I mean, like, years. I started when I was 6, and I think I've probably been doing, like, Scratch would be my go-to if I wanted to test something out with coding for, like since just, like, a couple months, maybe, like, a year ago at most. Maybe a little less than a year ago, but I did Scratch for a long time. So, I learned Python pretty recently, but Scratch has given me a very good mindset on computer science because I thought of it like a game. And when you think of something like a game, at least for me, maybe just because I was growing up kind of playing mobile games and stuff, when you think of something like a game, it feels like a fun, something that you want to do. And being able to experience that with coding has definitely given me a different perspective on that, and I think a lot of people find it boring, or a lot of people just try it because they think could be interesting, and then they decide that it's difficult, and so they quit or whatever. The reason they don't like it as much, or they find it boring. And I think I definitely don't have that, and I'm very glad I don't have that. That's scary. I don't like high ground. No. Okay. So the next question is, how do I come up with my video ideas? And now it's time to plug my Discord server. Everyone, if you haven't already, join my Discord server. I'm assuming that most people that are watching this will have joined my Discord server because it's a Q&A video. So I don't know why you would click on this if you don't know who I am. And most people that care enough about that kind of thing will have joined my Discord server if they want to click on a Q&A about a person that they only know through the internet. But the point is, join my Discord server, please, because that is where I come up with my video ideas. Some of them, at least. Not that I'm working on a current video, which I did not come up with through there, but my Flappy Bird video, I came up with through there. My Mario video, I believe I came up with through there. After it was a progression of Mario Kart, someone saw Mario Kart and was like, make Mario, so I did. And it's a great place to suggest videos for me, but otherwise, I kind of just do whatever comes to the top of my head. And I used to have a lot of struggles coming up with video ideas, and I don't anymore because I just don't post as many videos. So join my Discord server, because if you would like to suggest a video, that is where I would go if I want to look at videos. But that brings us on to the next question. Why don't you post more videos? The comment was actually phrased as, please post more videos, but I'm going to take it as a question rather than a demand, because I think that would suit the nature of this video just a little more. So the main reason that I don't post more videos is just the sheer amount of time that they take to make. Now, you will see videos of a higher quality than mine. I'm perfectly aware that there are videos on the platform that are way better than mine, and people, not like feature films, I mean like normal videos that people post that are way better than mine, and I strive to improve, but you'll see people posting videos, like maybe you see, you know who Wadzi is, and he posts 1 or 2 times a week usually, and his videos are probably of a higher quality than mine, and I think it's very easy to see that and think, this person's doing that, why can't you do that? It can't be that hard. All these people are doing it. All these people are making videos that are probably more time consuming, or as time consuming as yours are to make, so why can't you post more than once a month or more than twice a month? And for me personally, it's not my job to do YouTube, right? At the end of the day, I'm a 15-year-old kid who's in school, has homework and has like other responsibilities that I have to deal with, and I also don't want to spend every free, like, not to say that I don't have enough free time, I have enough free time, but I don't have infinite free time, and I want to spend some of the free time that I do have doing other things than YouTube. Like, maybe I want to play like another game, like Terraria with some of my friends, or maybe I want to, you know, like, work on another project, or maybe I want to just play another Minecraft world that I have. There's a lot of different things that I might want to do with my free time other than doing YouTube videos, and for people whose job it is to do YouTube videos, professional YouTubers, they have a lot more time to post videos, and they have a lot more time to make videos than I do, and I think that's a very important distinction to make. Most people that are my age aren't usually making videos, at least that I've seen, I could be corrected, but aren't usually making videos that take the same amount of time or are in the quality of the videos that I'm making. So when people say like, oh, please post more videos, I would also love if I could post more videos. And I probably could if I spent all of my free time towards it, but that's not necessarily something that I want to do. And so that's why I don't post as many videos as I do. And I think that there's another important thing to say there, which is that I could post more videos, absolutely, and spend the same amount of time on like creating videos, but just post more if the videos didn't take me as long to make. But if my YouTube channel is gonna go anywhere, and by go anywhere I mean like a couple tens of thousands of subscribers, to the point where I can actually consider it like I'm a YouTuber and something that I actually do. Oh, you came out of nowhere. Oh my god, that was a terrible idea. Though I have sharp iron. You're not. Yeah, that's not okay. Then, so if this were to actually go anywhere like substantial, I would definitely want to be known for the quality of videos that I make and the cool things that I do, rather than just that random guy who makes like these okay videos. Because I think a lot of people will watch a content creator consistently but never subscribe to them because they don't actually care about the videos they're making. It's just like mindless entertainment, and I don't want to be mindless entertainment for people. This is the kind of video that might end up just being mindless entertainment for a lot of people, and I think that's fine. But that's not the main kind of videos that I want to be known for. That's not the main kind of videos that I want to make. So I'm willing to take quality over quantity to an extent. Not to an infinite extent. I still want to like post videos and not make 6-month feature films. But at the same time, it's important for me to spend enough time on a video, have a good video idea to the point where I'm happy with it, and as I get better at making videos, I don't know if it'll take longer, or I don't know if it'll be faster because I'm getting more efficient, or take longer because maybe I'm learning new things that I need to incorporate into each video, which makes it take longer because I can make better videos. So it's honestly a gamble. Sometimes people ask me, do you have an upload schedule? I tried to do every, like, I think it was Saturday at 4 p.m., maybe Friday at 4 p.m. I'm pretty sure it was Saturday at 4 p.m., Saturday at 1 p.m., I think, PST, that I tried to do an upload schedule for. And that worked for like 3 weeks. But that ended up just not being reliable or consistent for me, because there's not a way that I can say, I'm just going to make this many videos and I'm just going to do this much stuff. And do it with the quality of videos that I'm making, which is why that wasn't consistent. So I would definitely say that if I'm gonna make more videos, it's not gonna take away from the quality, so I'll find a way to do it faster. But I'm not gonna make an upload schedule. Like I said, I have my own life. I don't want to stress myself out over it. So it's just something that I'll get to eventually. I will continue making videos. I'll let you guys know if I'm gonna stop. But that's the Q&A. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed.